What it do? We back at you again like we never left.
Boy, we ain't. We right here.
All right, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and that share button. You know what I mean? We appreciate that. How your week been?
Man, it's been great. It's been raining. A little rainy outside, but you know it's all gravy, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
We can't complain. Ain't nobody listening. How you doing, Miss B?
I'm okay, thank you.
All right. What we got going on today?
All right, today's topic is career aspirations.
Hooba, hooba, hooba.
Hooba.
Career aspirations. Okay, go ahead. What is it? Let's see.
Okay. What was your first job?
Mine was working in a grocery store, bagging up groceries. It really was. I was a little tight. Honestly, I was actually like in like the 5th grade, just bagging groceries and everything, and it was. Back then, I thought I was making a lot of money too. I guess. But
What did you make, like $2.25?
believe it or not, it really was.
I know.
It really.
Check it out. I think.
Like a two was it about?
What was mine? What was mine? I think my first job was Arby's. I think it was like about that $2.23, $2.25. I think.
You got them slinging them hard on roast beef sandwiches.
Man, listen, don't let shaving them off, bro. You don't know about them curly fries.
The mother,
Yeah,
while you tripping.
probably Arby's. Yeah, that was probably the first one. Yeah.
But I tell you, when I started out in the grocery store like that, right there, putting the groceries bag and stuff up, it took pinpoint decisions because you got to be able to put everything in the bag the right way so the bag won't break and this, that, and the other. I'm just making it sound like you.
I know you wasn't doing shit but putting the canned goods at the bottom first.
I thought you wanted to argue.
I used to manage a grocery store. My bad.
You sound like you had no work when I worked there.
Because I'm helping you out explaining your job.
I
Man,
told you,
ain't gotta
don't
be
help
like
me
that.
help the bear. You understand? I don't need no help.
Arby's, man. Hey, we got the meats. That wasn't even there, and that was a pause.
It was scary, man.
That was a super pause.
Don't say no more, man. God, no. That wasn't right. God.
That's that shit I'm talking about. We got the meats. Pause.
If you were not doing the job you're doing now, what would you be doing?
Scripted. Scripted. I mean, scripted.
And they will not get away from that telephone call.
Can you hear me, man? Spinners for life.
Oh, you saying like right now in this stage?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, the way this economy is, shit, I would be on the block.
Because that's what it was to me. I ain't gonna tell you those times.
I would be on the block. I ain't gonna lie. Cause the way this economy come, ain't gonna be no
West
job.
side. Nah, I'm sorry, but that's what it was. But anyway,
Yeah, but yeah, probably so.
you know,
No, I'm gonna be real with you. No, my mind would probably be still on trying to start something. You know what I mean? Whether it could be a candy store, it could be, cutting grass, it could be whatever. I just been trying to find something.
A nice hustle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your little landscape. Back then we call it landscape, but we just call cutting people
Cutting
grass.
grass, yeah, they got all technical.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But yeah, that's probably what it would be if that was there.
Yep.
Okay. Did you guys have a role model?
That's what you need to think for a minute.
No. And you know my answer. My daddy, man. You know that was my daddy. My daddy was everything.
I don't even gotta say it.
My daddy.
That's what it was there.
My daddy took care of 8 kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All my life, man, and that was...
So your dad was your role model for everything?
Growing up, yeah, because that's all I had to look at. I mean, they always try to keep me on the straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, Dad, my big brother, called me name, my bro, Baker, because he was the one that, just... Actually, my brother was the one that gave me my first car. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that right there. So, of course, I looked at him because he worked. He didn't do anything crazy. It was just, my young mentality. I think at a certain point, I figured I can get this, but I can do it this way. But, yeah, my brother, my father, and my brother. That's what really was.
Mine probably would have been, my role model was hustlers. Mine probably would have been my Uncle Tommy and my cousin Big Gene. And
Like a
shit.
gun.
Back then, you know what I mean? Back then, because they were getting it and it motivated me to get it. So, you know what I mean? Outside of that, them probably was the oldest ones in my life, like riding around my Uncle Tommy, you know what I mean?
Shy son.
Yeah, appreciate you.
I got you, brother. I
You
got
is
you.
the man. But yeah, that probably been my role models because they kind of taught me, you know, just the ways of the streets and stuff like that that went on. Remember, like I always said, there wasn't no doctors or lawyers in my family, so, you know what I mean? That would have been my role models then. You know, not condoning whatever, but hey, that's what the times.
You know, when you grow up in certain areas or whatever, like you say, not condoning anything,
Yeah.
but you, I hate to say victim of your environment, but you just did what you did, you know.
Facts.
Not saying that it was good or bad, but that's what we did, you know, but hey,
Yeah.
that ain't where we at now.
Exactly.
You start somewhere, but you end up getting where you, and we ain't even where we need to be. We're on our way to where we're going.
Voila.
So, and we're doing it the right way. I'll let you go.
Facts.
All right. What is the one thing you wish you could do, but you know you never will?
Probably be able to get on a ride at Six Flags, because I'm a little big.
You stupid.
When I was young, I could get on those rides, but then it's kind of like hard to bring that harness down on whatever, because it's a little bit more to me than normal, but anyway. But no, I don't know. You think about it. Let me think about it. You got any idea?
Say the question again.
What is the one thing you wish you could do, but you know you never will?
Damn, you've been hitting me with these questions.
I can't even. They're right
One
now.
of the things that I wish I could do that I.
Maybe jump out of a parachute.
No, I ain't doing all that.
Skydiving.
You don't jump out of a perfectly good plane.
Take a.
Cause ain't nothing wrong with that. What the heck, I'm jumping out of.
So one thing I wish I could do. I wish I could have probably like a good 3 years with my daughter that passed away. I probably that would be one thing I wish I could do that I know. That probably would be it for me.
That's beautiful, man. It really
You know
is.
what I mean?
That's beautiful. I hadn't even thought about something like that, because you know, in that case, I would love to be with my mom and my dad.
Exactly, like
You know what I'm saying? So of course, yeah, that's beautiful. Man.
Yeah, that's something I wish.
Really,
yeah, that's something I wish. What else you got?
What has been the biggest challenge that you faced in the workplace?
Not slapping the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
You know, just know one of the biggest challenges is dealing with people who come to do a job but act like they ain't supposed to do the job.
Complain about
this
and complain about that.
You know
when
what I mean?
you're there working,
Yeah.
You're not working for yourself, you're working a job, you're working for somebody.
Exactly.
So you can't come in here and say you want to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Because these people pay you to do certain things.
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
That would be, one of the big ones.
And the second thing would be slapping the hell out of somebody, just like you said.
Exactly.
Get on my nerve with
And with power on your hand.
Come on with it.
How do you feel about networking and meeting new people?
I think that's the best. Some networking networking causes you to step outside of your shell. You know what I mean? You run into some people, it's the ones that you don't think you would have the most common place with. Those are the ones that'll help you get past, because it's 9 times out of 10 when you hanging with somebody that ain't on what you own, you get a lot of guilt, you get a lot of hate, you get a lot of all these different things, because your dream may be bigger than what they ever thought of. So the networking comes when you get with like-minded people that, you know what I mean, that want to make a difference and want to, make their situations better.
And the thing about that is, most of the time when you meet those particular people, people think that those will be the hardest situations, but in a lot of cases, those are the easiest people to get along with, because you are like-minded. You know
and to be real with you, I've met a lot of dudes that were millionaires, and I'll never forget one of the guys. He had told me, he pretty much asked me a question, and he said, Tone, what's the difference between rich people and poor people? And I'm sitting there like, I ain't never been rich, so how am I answer this question? But he said the difference is rich people ain't scared to fly, and poor people scared to fall out the sky. That's the difference. Meaning, rich people will go up, they'll fall, and go right back at it. When most poor people, when they fall, they don't try it again. They like, ah man, that ain't gonna work.
And that's cool
You see
too.
what
I
I mean?
would have said
That's real.
something similar to what you just said, but I probably would have said the difference I think is a good decision and a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be able to step out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't know what you can achieve
Facts.
if you don't step out there, and I'm speaking from personal experience.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you step out there and you think because it didn't work for this person doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you.
Facts.
You know, so
Yeah, that's pretty much a good one.
And rich people, they are risk takers.
Facts.
So
Right.
they
They take a
will
chance.
take a risk.
And
They'll
that's
take a
what I
chance,
mean by scared to
regardless.
fly, and they'll fall out the sky and go right back up again.
Right.
Most people who have that poor mentality, they do it one time, they expect it to work, and it don't work. They just say forget it. No, you got to keep going because you don't know if you right next to the opening of that door or you this far back. You'll never know unless you keep trying. So that'll be the difference. Touche.
What?
yeah, touche.
Hey, you can't. What you mean, knuckles? Knuckles?
Listen, I didn't get emotional.
What you supposed to say?
What's the worst job you've ever had? You don't have to say the company name, but maybe the industry or what you were doing.
The worst?
Honestly, I can't even. What you probably think I would say is actually it's not for me. It's not really that bad.
I've never looked at a job as the worst because if it's
You make what
if it's something that I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna do it anyway.
You know,
So yeah, I think it's all in your mind frame of the way you look at it. When I work at a job, I look at it like I'm not working for the job. I'm working for God. So that's my mentality when I go in. So it's nothing in the job that really can affect me because my mind is I'm coming to do a job. They paying me for it, and I'm going home. I don't have time to worry about all the extra.
I think the worst job I ever had. I haven't had like 3 jobs in my entire life. I really haven't. And the worst one I think was when I was working at the Purple Onion. I was stripping, and a lot of times.
Purple Onion?
Yeah, it was back in the day. It was Club Nickers later on. You know, people didn't know that. But I said that I really was tripping. I had to catch myself. I haven't.
Shit,
Any job that you do, you're not gonna do a job unless it's something you want to do anyway.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's only bad if you're allowed to be bad or you make it bad. You know? So I haven't had any bad jobs. I really haven't. You know,
because
everything has its situation.
You kind of knew what you was going into
in the first place.
Yeah,
right.
when you filled out for it,
like,
you knew what you wanted to do or not.
It ain't like, and I'm not knocking it. Don't say I'm knocking anything like fast food and like that, because I've never had to work in a fast food place. I can't even say that because, dealing with people, even in the jobs I've had, is customer service. Same thing. And I mean, I'm a people's person, so if you got me upset or whatever, I always try to maintain myself and walk away from it because that's just like being on the street doing something. I'm not gonna let nobody trick me out the street. I'm not gonna let you trick me out of the job, So
Yeah.
I let you be stupid and I keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, and a lot of times jobs, when you interview for them, sometimes you don't know all of what you'll be doing. You kind of know some things, and then once you get into it, you learn, okay, there are some other parts to it that you may not be aware of.
That's just
but with that being said, too, you know the goal of what you're doing. Even if you're not going to be there long, you know what you're doing for your family, and that's why you're doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know how long you plan on being there, and if it's that bad, already look for something before you leave that one. So,
but I already understand exactly like what she was saying too as well. It's just like, say for instance, a driver's job. They'll tell you that you're going to be doing this and doing that, but then you get into that job, and then they have you doing extra stuff that you're not supposed to be doing.
Right.
But at the same time, they want you to do these things, and they get offended when you don't do it.
Right, because that's not in my description.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get that. I've heard that several times from people. Mm-hmm. Really.
Has your job ever impacted your relationship in a negative way?
No, because I'm not gonna let a job have that much control over me to where it mess up anything in my household or as far as my household. So no.
No, it's never messed up my house at all, but I have you know, sometimes let it get to me to the point where I come home and, you know, I'm not talking as much because the one thing, it's one thing you don't do is you don't bring your work home with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that has happened on occasions, you know, but it wasn't nothing like crazy happening at home. But at the same time, yeah, it affected certain things at times. But not anymore because I don't really give a shit. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Oh, you got no time. We done.
I had already did that already.
Okay,
That's
so-
why I said what I said. It done went and stopped there.
Okay, that's the shit I'm
I
talking
got
about.
you. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
So I'm
Touche
talking
on
about,
that.
yeah,
Touche.
I'm ready.
You
Yeah,
know.
like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You bastard.
If you had your own business, do you think you would work harder than you would for someone else?
Yep.
We have our own business
And that's
and
what
we
we
are
do.
working hard.
Yeah, we
So yes.
hard man. About to visit.
But
Yeah,
here go
we doing it hard.
the thing. If you can put that much effort working for somebody else, you should be doing double time
For yourself, exactly.
You know, don't work for somebody else and then come home now you're too tired to work on your dream.
Exactly.
So that's something you
Absolutely.
need to fix with yourself. I'm
And,
never
and,
gonna work on
and there's so
nobody
many
more.
things out here that you can do, you know what I'm saying, just people out there, you know, you can just, you know what I'm saying, just get out there and just strive, don't let nothing cut you back. There's all kind of ways to do this and do that, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, that's just like, that's a beautiful shirt you got on too, man.
Appreciate it.
I like that, man.
My
That
bad.
is something.
Yours too.
Oh, man, this little thing, I appreciate that.
No,
Yeah, you know, but you know, we trying to build on. No, we're building ours. We're not trying to do anything.
Right.
When you see us, we work it. Trust me, we're working.
It's no. It ain't easy as it look to be having episodes every Friday.
Exactly. You know,
So
there's
no,
work behind it.
No
Trust me.
man.
Okay.
What else we got?
Do you think managing people is easy?
Yep.
It can be because you deal with different attitudes. I mean, like, I don't want to make it sound like your word is the final word. In a lot of ways, it really is. But at the same time, you know, you have to deal with different situations, different attitudes. You know what I'm saying? So,
When you doing that, and as far as being a manager, your team reflects your attitude. However you come in and however you treat people, that's how they respond. And the point is, once you become a manager and you are a manager of people, you know what I mean, somebody's always watching. So the point is, guess what? If I got these guys, I give you an example. Like my team, I used to have, when I used to manage this grocery store, I used to have my team. I have a staff of, I think it was like 10. And what I would do is, and to fill the store up, once the orders came in, I would have them racing each other for a 20-inch pizza. You know what I mean? Just to get them working to and get it done and you know become it and don't don't be a manager that's sitting down from the window looking down, pointing, telling people. You jump down there with them and show them. So it's easy.
If you see I'm doing it, then
right.
You should be able to do it.
So that's the point. And then not just you be able to do it, is the point that they see you willing to get in and get dirty with them.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's not hard if you're doing it right.
Like I said, and it's not. It's just I'm just saying, like, you can have hard-headed people that want to come in and want to do what they want to do, especially if they feel that you're cool, we're good. At the same time, yeah, we're cool, but at the same time, I'm actually your boss. I'm your manager, and it's a job to be done. Once we get the job done, then we can do what we got to do.
Yeah, we're not friends
but
while we're working.
We got to do what we got to do.
And whoever didn't want to work, guess what I would do? I give you chances. I give you 3 write-ups. Yep. If not, guess what's funny? If you don't feel like you want to do it, you can go home.
Trick yourself out of the job.
Exactly. Don't
because
come back
what
tomorrow.
you're doing, what you're not doing, you're not going to affect my house.
Exactly.
I have to do what I do for my house. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Is it difficult to separate those relationships with somebody that reports to you that you're cool with, you know, outside of work?
No.
And then in a lot of cases, it's actually, in some cases, it's easier because you'll come to me and tell me, you know, I'm having an issue with this right here, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to work it out, handle it, you know, so it eliminate that stress from you because you don't want to fail me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say it like that because it sounds, but you all know what I'm saying as far as like, You know, so when you work together towards this goal to make sure everybody's good.
What I used to do is if somebody had issues going on, I would get them and I would have them. I'll say, hey, okay, well I'm gonna need you to do this part. If you do this and knock this off, then you can go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you go home and take care of that, but I'm gonna need you to do this so you're not pushing us so far back that we're playing catch up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, look, I need you to do this, you do this, you can go ahead. You know what I mean? And that's how I do. So you can compromise with them, and you know what I mean, and make them feel like you do give a care about them. It ain't just work. So yeah, it should. Yeah.
Did you notice
What?
my hat? Merchandise coming soon, y'all. I'm telling you, we make it
Stick
like 100.
Don't stun on them like that, man.
Bam, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, you all cap.
Why you? For sheezing, you know what I'm talking about?
Real talk. What else you got?
So, what does retirement look like for you? What's your vision of what you would do after retirement or during your retirement?
Honestly, I want to travel. Something that me and my better half hadn't had a chance to really do a whole lot. You know, I want to travel because the kids will be up and grown and doing their thing or whatever. And even if they ain't grown, I just leave them there. They'll be all right. They know how to warm up news. But anyway, I just want to do some traveling. I really do. That would be really great, you know, to get away from everybody.
Everybody. Everybody. Retirement looks like exactly what it is. Work. Because I'm gonna be building something else. So it may be it may be a retirement from that job, but it's a new business starting on the
But
side.
it depends on really the retirement, because when you think about it, you know, I know certain people that in their life they want to retire, they don't want to travel anyway, because if they do travel, they're gonna go somewhere and they just want to sit and don't want to check out different things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they really shitty. But I'm just saying, you know, my retirement.
You should talk to them.
I be trying. You won't listen.
You see what I be saying? Like, shit could be going so beautiful.
I can't let it go. I'm trying to let it go. I can't help it.
Yeah, just it's when you retire, you need to start on whatever you got to do for yourself, because by the time your retirement set in, it'll be a whole new world of new expenses.
Yeah, but not
your
us,
retirement ain't
when we retire, we gonna do some major things.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we trying to do now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I'm working towards it. You know, we're working towards it.
Facts.
You know, so retirement should be a time when you can enjoy life. You don't work all your life to me. So now let's enjoy, you know, what time we have left.
Really, and here go the thing, and even with retirement, it's like the faster you retire, the faster you get your life back. Because the most valuable thing in the world is time. And when somebody else have control of your time, you never feel like you're living. So it's the whole main goal is getting your time back.
You know what? One of the places I want to go, man, believe it or not, because you know, y'all may find it hard to believe, I want to go to Miami.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do. I want to go to Miami.
Me too.
Man, you done been there a million to 6 times. I want to go, hey, matter of fact, come to think of it, ain't the Perdomo place down there, man?
Yep.
That's why I want to go down there, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to go down there.
Let me know when you're ready.
I want to go down there and talk to these people.
Yeah.
You know
Visit the Perdomos, and make sure when you smoking a Perdomo and you get down to the lettering, make sure you take this off, because I know people that really be smoking these and they just be sparkling.
And you know what? I agree with it. See, I don't have that on mine, so I understand exactly what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Nothing. Smoke to it glitter.
Sparkling. 4th of July in June.
But yeah, you know that the thing is, like, in reality, the thing is, it's just trying to enjoy life, man. When you get to that stage where you can really enjoy life and not have to have somebody having total control of your time, and you get to see your kids and grandkids or whatever it is, that's when you start living. Because most people never, they work as their whole mentality, because they done fell victim to the system and thinking that's what it is. No, the point is, you work a job, pay your bills, and take the money and you invest in your gift or whatever that may be to keep you from having to work.
And that's exactly how we feel about that. Now, what else you got?
Word up.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a scenario.
You ain't give me no that one now.
That was a good one too, man.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
So listen carefully.
What, that?
Here we go.
We gotta listen.
A couple are dating and they work for the same organization.
Okay.
The female gets promoted to a managerial position,
Right.
and now her boyfriend will report to her. She wants him to find another job, either in another department or another company, because she cannot date her subordinate.
Wait. I gotta listen careful. Say it again.
Okay, so a couple they're dating, they work for the same organization.
Okay.
The female gets promoted to a manager's position,
Okay.
and now her boyfriend will report to her. She wants him to find another job in another department or another company because she's not allowed to date her subordinate. In her position, she cannot date somebody that is reporting to her. And he likes his position and his salary, so he's good with what he's doing, and he doesn't want another job.
Wow. Guess we gotta break up.
What would be your solution?
Guess we gotta break up.
Yeah, cause that's
You can't.
really, that's really hard. Cause she can't.
You can't force me to switch because we go together and you got.
I
that's
know,
beneficial. No.
I know it's beneficial.
Are they married?
You're not married.
No, I'm not switching my shit. Nope.
That right there, I ain't gonna tell you no.
I'm not switching.
Cause I mean, jeez.
We may not. What if we don't work out?
The thing is going real good so far.
Yeah, but what if we don't work out? And I done gave up my position. Now I'm here at Arby's again. Didn't I just tell you I worked there when I was little?
But you like the shape.
Listen, I'm dead ass. What do you see yourself in 5 years?
What about no curly fries? You like that?
Hey, look, now after giving up my salary and your ass may end.
That is a very, very.
It's a good question.
I can't even honestly say, cause that's something I would have to. I can't.
Yeah,
like you say, we're not married.
I'm not.
But
if we've been
stay
together forever, that's
okay.
hard.
So say that's the case, and now I leave that job, have to take a job under or underpaid or lower paid than what I was taking, and now you're making more than me. Now I'm feeling like you know what I mean?
You're going to be making more than her. I mean, she's going to be making more
exactly.
than anyway. I'm talking about in this position.
But the point is,
that is really, honestly, it's not, that is unfair.
It's
unfair to both people.
Because,
it is. Yeah,
well, she better not take it then, because I ain't going to.
But that's not right.
But you asking her.
You asked her to do the same thing you said to you.
Okay, well, here it is. We broke up.
So you're gonna end the relationship?
Yes.
You wouldn't love
it is hard to
no,
find.
she wasn't loving me neither. It ain't her fault because she
ain't
my fault. Okay,
she didn't say she wasn't gonna date him anymore. She
okay, why I gotta lose my job? You heard Eddie Baby? Why I gotta why I gotta lose my job? I'm not gonna lose my job.
They can still work at the same company. He just needs to apply in another department.
If it's making more or the same and it's not harder, it's possible. Other than that, see you. We want to be.
Well, I can't.
So what do you think that performance review is going to be like when they meet up and she gets ready to go over his performance review and they're no longer dating anymore?
Well, here goes the fun. So now you're proving exactly what I'm saying. Now, if I say no and I do this, now she's doing my performance. Now you're gonna hold me down again because I didn't.
Well, she's not holding him down.
You just said it. You said what?
I said, what do you think it would be like?
I wouldn't care.
Okay.
Think about it. Basically, you said I got to answer to her on what she say is right on my side.
No, she just made a suggestion.
Okay,
so that they could still move
we
forward.
broke up then. How about that?
No, she wants them to still move forward.
Okay,
in
no,
their
it
relationship.
ain't what she wants. It's what we want.
Yeah, but at the same time, you in this position. You're working for her still.
I'm not working for nobody.
And she's not asking you to
What she
quit
asking?
your job.
What she asking?
She's asking you to transfer to a different department. And I'm sure you'll probably still be making the same money, if not more.
You don't know that.
Yeah, but you don't either.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's my life. I said we done.
Okay, well he's done.
I'm done.
We will have to really, really go over everything because I don't want, especially when we're together. It's like we just
ain't
stop
together.
because
We
of
ain't
that.
married.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. I tell you. Oh God.
You can't listen. You can't straddle the fence. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna say.
See, he trying to be politically in the middle. No, what you gonna do?
Just looking from both points.
Okay,
Really.
but look, your job is at stake. Hers going up, yours going down. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna say. I really don't know. I don't know. That's a hard question.
I know. It look. But anyway, that's it. You got anything else? Don't force me to move my job. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, so.
But anyway, I'm out. Anyway, we like to appreciate y'all for sitting back and watching us talk on Stick Talk.
Yes.
Hit that like, subscribe, and share button.
Hit that notification so you can see when we drop something special.
And be ready for this.
All day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate y'all on Real Talk though, but we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next Friday. A-Tone.
Tone Capone, holla.
See ya. Deuces.